If you're coming to the United States for the World Cup, the biggest mistake you can make is thinking your match ticket is the hard part. It isn't. The hard part is everything around it. Because some fans are going to spend more on hotels than tickets. Others will miss matches because they underestimated travel times. And some will discover that two host cities that look close on a map are actually a 4-hour flight apart. So before you land in the USA, here are the things you need to know. First, America is much bigger than most visitors realize. If you're coming from Europe, you might be used to taking a train between major cities. That doesn't work here. New York to Miami is roughly a 3-hour flight. Dallas to Los Angeles is around 3 hours. Seattle to Houston can take more than 4 hours. The World Cup is spread across the country, and many fans are planning their trips as if they're moving between neighboring cities. They're not. Before you buy tickets for multiple matches, make sure you've actually checked the travel time between host cities. The second thing that catches visitors off guard is hotel pricing. A room that normally costs $150 a night can easily double or triple during major match days, and many hotels increase rates long before the tournament begins. The mistake isn't booking late. The mistake is booking without understanding your likely match schedule. If your team advances, you may suddenly need to be in an entirely different city a few days later. Build flexibility into your plans whenever possible. Now let's talk about transportation. Many visitors assume the United States has excellent public transport everywhere. It doesn't. New York is an exception. Most host cities are not. In many places, you'll rely on Uber, Lyft, taxis, stadium shuttles, or rental cars. Some stadiums are located well outside city centers, and getting back after a match can take much longer than expected. Always check how you're getting to and from the stadium before match day, not after. Next, the price you see is often not the price you pay. Let's say you walk into a restaurant and see a meal advertised for $20. Your final bill will usually be higher. Why? Because sales tax is added at checkout, not included in the displayed price, and then there's tipping. For table service restaurants, many visitors are surprised to see suggested tips of 15, 18, or 20%. If you're budgeting for the tournament, build those extra costs into your calculations. Another thing fans underestimate is airport and domestic flight costs. Budget airlines may look cheap at first. Then you add a checked bag, a carry-on, seat selection, and airport transportation. Suddenly, the cheap flight isn't cheap anymore. When comparing flights, always look at the final cost, not the advertised fare. Now let's talk about match day. This is where people make avoidable mistakes. Most major stadiums have strict security policies. Large bags are often prohibited. Some venues require clear bags. Many don't allow outside food or drinks. And arriving 30 minutes before kickoff is a terrible idea. Thousands of fans will be arriving at the same time. Security lines can be long. Transport can be delayed. Aim to arrive much earlier than you think you need to. Another simple thing that can save you a lot of stress. Get connected before you arrive. Download offline maps. Install your ride-sharing apps. Set up mobile payment options. And consider using an eSIM before landing, so you're connected the moment you leave the airport. The last thing you want is trying to find your hotel in a new city with no internet connection. And finally, don't treat the World Cup like a normal vacation. This isn't a beach trip. It's one of the largest sporting events on the planet. Hotels sell out, flights fill up, transportation gets crowded, and small mistakes become expensive very quickly. The fans who enjoy the tournament the most aren't necessarily the ones who spend the most money. They're the ones who plan ahead. Getting the ticket is only the beginning. And the best World Cup trip is the one that doesn't fall apart after you land.